Is up, peeps? Very, very chill stream for sure. So if you're watching this, be prepared for me to either not speak at all because, no, I'm kidding. I don't know. Really, nothing to speak about. I mean, the title is gonna be just be chilling. Maybe somebody might join. Watching SAO. I just finished the third season. Not gonna really spoil it, just in case you guys do like anime. Pretty sad anime. It's good. I liked it. Sadly, oh god, the Rockets and the Warriors are playing. Oh man, I forgot. Today's Wednesday, so what? They're gonna play like what, Friday or Saturday? Jesus Christ. Yo, whoever wins these next two games, yo, if Warriors lose, yo, GG, Rockets become the new champions. I don't even need to watch what happens. I'm just gonna be like, damn, Rockets became the new GG. Straight up. This thing is so slow. Like one zombie per 10 seconds. Like about one zombie per 20 seconds, matter of fact. Or one per 30 seconds. How long is it gonna take for another one to go? It's about one. Oh no, two dropped. About one every 20 seconds. I'll say one every 30 seconds just because. Because I think what's happening is, I think zombies are so stupid. They push into each other. Yeah, it's about one every like 30 seconds. For some reason, they suffocate themselves in the glass, or like some baby zombies they'll jump out or they'll just die, which sucks. What's up, official? I'm just talking to myself right now, pretty much. Contemplating how long this is gonna take. I don't really have to contemplate. I could do this in my spare time, but I need content. Plus, this might also be a good way to get some people to watch. I don't know. So if I could get like a new viewer or something, that'd be nice. Yeah, just trying to get some views. Which what you cramming for? I know this. I know. I know a lot of. Well, this is technically the last month for me of school. May is the last month, and then get the break, and then we come back in like August or September, I think. And then we get like a 1 month break. Organizational behavior exam. So, is the name the exam? Like, so what does that even mean? Organizational behavior. I'm trying to figure out. Wait. Okay, so is it like. Is it like controlled behavior? Like just you being controlled? Like you controlling your own behavior? Is that what it is? Yeah, but like I don't know what that means. It's obviously having to do with like maybe like a well, right now Warriors are up 6. If Warriors win this game, all they have to do is just win next game. Jesus Christ. Wait, I'm gonna be right back. But explain to me more what this organized. It's how people behave. How people behave in an organization. So in a company, pretty much, right? Wait, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take my phone with me, but I'm gonna be back. My dog is literally. By the way, I'm back. My dog is just chilling in front of my door. I'm like, dude, serious? Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the work or the job in general. You know what I mean? So, like for an example, I'm working as a cashier in a supermarket. If I'm not happy and I feel depressed, how that's gonna affect, the customers, how much money we make. But if I'm happy, then it's gonna increase money, productivity, efficiency, all that junk. That sounds simple if that's what it really is. It doesn't sound very complicated. It's probably one of those tests where it expects you to remember a ton of definitions. Probably very stupid and unimportant. But I guess it's important because I'm pretty sure every work has, or every job has, like a counselor or should have a counselor. Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. Why are you studying for a test that sounds like I can do it? Sounds basic. Ain't that right, Puppo? Oops. Summon an iron golem to help defend the village. No, thank you. Strike a villager with lightning. Oh yeah, if you do this, it will turn it into a witch. Kill a skeleton from at least 50 meters away. This is actually extremely hard to do. 50 meters is 50 blocks. Press L on the keyboard, it will just, like you said, a ton of stuff to remember. It's just definitions and words. I already know how it's. Yeah, it's not a hard test. It's just memorization at that point. You got it. I could do it. Honestly, I keep taking like naps. I stay up like almost all night just playing League. And I think I'm like, a part of me is like getting into the mood of like really climbing the ranks and trying to see if I can actually be really good at the game. By the way, I'm also watching the basketball game, and I'm very scared because my team. So I have that and microeconomics tomorrow. So wait, you have two tests tomorrow. Microeconomics. So I'm assuming microeconomics would. Let's see if I could take a guess at that. Let's see if I'm smart. So economy. Micro means small, small things in the economy. Microeconomy. What would that be? Let me think. Let me take a good guess at it. Okay, I'm gonna take maybe a couple of guesses. Okay, if it's not economy and it's just microeconomy, it's probably. It probably has to do with what makes the economy, something like that. Where it's like, is it like how humans? It's either that or it's how money affects the economy. It's either how humans or how money affects the economy. Because the economy is like businesses. Man, I forget. It's been a while since I took an economics class. Because in economics, it was mostly about businesses. It was like doing your taxes and stuff. Like figuring out, credit and debit and all that stuff. So I would assume it's like how the money is being managed. Yeah, that's what I would say. It's like how the money is being managed. Something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Probably something having to do with like money and how it's being managed. That's what I would assume. Sub obit. Still watching the game. Right now, Warriors are up 10. Come on, Warriors. God, please. I don't want. I swear, if Warriors lose, I will never hear the end of it by anybody. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Study of the behavior of how business owners make decisions regarding the scarcity of resources. I'm assuming you either wrote that down or you remembered it. It is the study of the behavior interesting. I was completely wrong. So it's how I would make a decision depending on my resources, with limited resources. Well, you have to give me like an example. Like what would that be referring to? Like I need a resource that is scarce. Like I'm thinking of like a supermarket. Like I'm a business owner and everybody's buying all the good meats and that's left me with only the bad meats. My decision then is, should I buy the bad meat, save more money on buying the bad meat, but potentially leaving a lot of people sick? So I lose money if I don't buy the meat. So something like that, right? So like I said, I'm a supermarket business owner, right? I own a supermarket, right? And that's the only supermarket I own. And let's say we're about to run out of meat. We need more meat, but everybody bought all the meat. The only meats that are left are the bad meats. So don't buy the bad meats then, because they're bad, obvious. But I'm gonna lose money. So what I have to do is next time when the meats come out, I gotta find out the best time that the meats are gonna be, for a good price, right? Because that would make sense, right? For an example, if you were running low on water in your supermarket because you forgot, because I mean, you have to like order these things in, right? You're not just gonna like magically get gallons of. You're not just gonna magically, get your water. You have to have somebody that's bringing in. Yeah, or substituting, right? So you decide whether or not. Yeah, so like with the meat, so let's say that specific place has run out of all the meat. You're gonna have to. Yeah, so. Okay, so in that case, I would buy more of something else to help with the low amount of meat. So since I don't have a lot of meats this week, and I have to wait till next week for the meats to come in, I would probably buy more vegetables to make up for that. So you said substitute, so I'd substitute it for vegetables. So I'd buy more vegetables instead of the meats then. So that's what I would do. You know what I mean? If I'm correct, then that's what I would understand is what you're learning at the moment. If there's no chips, then you buy, I don't know, more baked items, canned goods, beans, something, right? Pretty much what it is, right? Well, if it, but fish is a meat, and I was thinking about fish, but I was like, I don't know if I would buy the fish. If if meats also includes But fish is poultry, right? No, poultry is what? Chicken? What is poultry again? I forget what poultry is. Gotta remember all these words. I liked economy. Economy was one of those. I actually did very well in economy. I took an interest in it because it was like, oh, okay. I came in second in a competition. Our job in the class was to invest in businesses and make the most money. And we only had about half a month to do it, and I came in second. What is poultry? Poultry is like chicken, right? Yeah, it's chickens, turkeys, ducks. Yo, what's up, David? I guess maybe I guess if you don't consider fish to be a meat, then I guess. But then again, the place that handles meats wouldn't be handling fish, right? Because there's a fish market and then there's a meat market. Yeah, I think I understand what you're trying to say. Because there is a fish market and then there's a meat market. David, you don't even know what the hell we're talking about. We're talking about microeconomics. Yeah, yeah, you could go to a different buyer, but doesn't that also risk you if you go to a different buyer, you don't know if he's as dependable as your regular buyer or your regular client, I should say. A pescatarian is somebody that eats fish, but they're like also vegetarian. Economy was always one of those interesting classes. I could easily get an A, honestly, if I took economy. Only part I didn't like about economy was the math, but the explanations I could wrap my head around all day. Yeah, I know you did. I'm like, bro, you don't even know what the heck we're talking about. Right now, I'm just chilling in Minecraft, waiting for the zombos to stack up so I can kill them all, so I can heal my items. Pretty much the name of the stream is what I'm doing at the moment. There's nothing for me to do. I can't build anything if my tools are about to break. I don't want to chop wood if I know my axe is gonna die, you know? So, you know. Also, I'm also kind of watching the basketball game. Right now, Warriors are up 14 points. Hopefully, and that was the end of the first quarter. So if second quarter ends up good, a better substitute is butter and margarine. Okay, so the professor is teaching you what's the better substitute to what to buy if this goes out. Okay, that's interesting. So I didn't know that they were so advanced into that topic. Makes sense. So they actually have like a basis, like common sense in microeconomics. So like, okay, I ran out of meats. Let me buy fish. Okay, I ran out of meat and fish. Let me buy this. Because that's what's gonna make me the most money. Okay, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. They have like a common sense if things don't go the way you want it to. But you would have to study this then. You would have to really know your stuff if you were running a business then. You imagine we find a diamond zombie? I found about two of these things. I found a diamond zombie before, about two times, and then I found a diamond skeleton. Very, very rare. I found about, and they only have a 0.1% chance. It's like a 1% chance of spawning, which is crazy because it's happened to me about three times. And one of them was in Minecraft Pocket Edition. The other two times were in Java. Very surprising. There's actually a good chance it could happen again. The calculations I'd probably get wrong unless they were allowing us to use a calculator. Then I'd probably okay. I'd probably be okay up to that point. When I finish with this stream, I'm probably gonna play League of Legends. Right now, I'm just sitting in my chair chilling right now. I haven't streamed Albion Online just because I've been playing so much League. I know League is not the most interesting game for some of you guys. I get it. You know, Minecraft has been like my bread and butter for so long. I'm trying to just do this just to see if I can rake in some other people. Oh, I have another chair, but the other chair is right next to me, though, the one that I broke. It's still good. I still use it. I just get scared it's going to break. This other chair I'm using, though, is more... The other chair that I broke is less comfy. You can tell that more broken in. My mom says I have to pay her for the chair, but the chair is probably worth about like maybe the most $40-50. I don't really care. I'm just chilling, really. I'm thinking how serious I'm gonna take this like League of Legends thing. I wanted to do like a 24-hour live stream in League, so I did the math. It should take me about 48 League games in order to complete 24 hours. Assuming every game is about 30 minutes. If every game is about... Wait, let's do some quick mops. Assuming every game is about 30 minutes. If we lowball it to 20, it'll take 3 games per hour. So 24 times 3. It'll take about 72 League games if every game is about 20 minutes, assuming we remake. So it could take anywhere between 100 League games just for me to actually do the 24-hour challenge. I can't. See, this is literally why I use a folding metal chair. I can't break it, but it can break me. I was gonna get a metal chair, actually. I saw this metal chair, and I liked it so much, and I was like, man, how much is this thing? This thing is like $40. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's a good chair, though. Obviously, you can tell it's a good chair. I don't know. Albion Online is okay game. Not sure if I'm gonna really invest my time into it. The people seem very nice. Like, the community itself seemed very cool. But, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do, like, maybe a 24-hour League stream. Not gonna be easy. Probably going to make me go mentally insane. Because you already know, if my right arm keeps acting up, I'm gonna have a headache. I'm gonna have a headache, and then it's just gonna bug me. I gotta eat. I'm gonna have to take like at least a break. Like, I need like at least 30-minute break. I just need to eat food like about once in that 24 hours. I think I'm gonna put in sleeping into the schedule, but it's not gonna be easy. I don't know if I'll get a headache or anything. I'm gonna need to sleep a lot. Time goes by very fast in League as well. Once I finish the stream, I'm gonna just go to sleep. It's not gonna be easy though. I don't plan on doing it straight, but if I just need to complete, I'm gonna give myself a limit. I'm gonna give myself, if I complete 72 games, I'm gonna stop playing. I'm gonna just stop playing. I'm gonna have a thingy on the left side saying how many games I've completed. How many games I've won and lost. I think I might do like 100 games just to keep it even, nice and even, just to see what my win ratio is in general. So if I can win over 60 games, that'll be a nice thing, you know, for myself. I can be happy. Will they all be ranked? I'm not even sure. I know you don't understand what I'm talking about, official, but a ranked game is where ELO is on the line. ELO is like technological. It's like numbers that determine how high you are. So so how good you are, right? The higher the elo, the higher you are as a player. You know, the more you're worth as a player. So if you have a million elo, that means you're God. That means nobody can touch you, and even if they thought of trying to outplay you, you'll die. Thinking about that person will lead you to die. You lose, period. Nobody has a million elo. That's very, 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 very high. It's impossible to have that number. Um, it's like 100 times, it's like 100,000 times bigger than any other number in any other like game. Your elo is just way too big. The highest elo is like 4 or 5 thousand. That's what elo normally goes to. Anybody who has like an elo of a million doesn't deserve to exist in this world. It's like fighting 100 ender dragons into one that insta shots you. Think about it like that. That means any character I play, you die. You just lose. It's the equivalent of being in creative mode, but in every game. So yeah, in League, the highest elo is like 4 or 5 thousand. It's like 3,000, 4,000, or 5,000. It never goes higher than like 6K. I'd be surprised if it went that high. There's only a certain amount of people that can be on in the leaderboard at once too. Only about 100 people can be in the leaderboard at once, and there's also different servers as well. So, assuming every server has about 100 people. The scary thing about League is that when you make it into the higher ranks, that's you start playing with like the greatest players known to man. Like you're playing with some scary players. There, some of them are toxic. Some of them are very very good. I don't know. I'm just like it's so interesting to me to think that if I do make it to a high rank, it's like in a Destiny. Like when I was playing Destiny, I made it to like the 50 percentile, maybe even higher. I think I was very very high. Anybody who gets this gun was probably in the like the 100, no, oof, maybe like 50,000s. I was in, so I was probably like in the 20 percentile, 30 percentile. So that means I was really good at the game. Not crazy good, but like just really good. Really good just means you can outplay any normal person. I, I I don't know. I get so happy when I'm like, yay! I'm doing so good. Like my inner child comes out. Oh God! Right now, Rockets are 30, Warriors are 40. Jesus Christ! It's a 10-point game. Warriors just gotta keep this lead. I don't know who's balling right now. I have a scary feeling that Warriors are gonna win this game, and then Rockets are gonna win next game. Either that or they're gonna win 2 games in a row because these games are home. For some reason, Warriors are actually playing good at home. Jesus. Man. How many Zombos you think we got? It's been about maybe... It's been about almost... Oh, I don't know how long it's been. Maybe it's been about an hour. It's been 34 minutes. Okay, so in an hour, I'll probably... So in 26 minutes, I'll kill everything. See what that does. Oof, 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 oof. might just do this for an hour, honestly. And then do it for another hour tomorrow, and do it for another hour tomorrow. That way it doesn't get that boring. Because there's no point in streaming this. Because it's me legit doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, if I was building, then I'd be like, oh, okay. You know, this is not going to be completely boring. I have something actually to do. Thinking how this storage, I kind of don't have any ideas for how to make it. I'm actually very, very stuck on how the storage is. One of my problems, I'm like, man, do I make it circular or box? Because if I make it circular, it's not going to be very efficient, but if I make it into a box, it's going to be extremely efficient. And also, I got to make like 5,000 plus chests, so I need to have like a perfect pickaxe, or axe, I should say. I have to chop over, assuming, okay, two wood blocks is 8, which makes 1 chest. So I need 4 wood blocks. Every 4 wood blocks. Wait, let's do. 4 wood blocks equal 2. So how many? 5,000. But I have to divide by like 4. I think it was like 5,400. Let's just say it was. I think I need about 1,368 wood blocks. So, assuming every tree has about 4 blocks. Wood, what is that, divided by 4? I think I would have to chop about 342 trees. That'll be an interesting live stream. Me just chopping trees for about an hour straight. But at first I actually gotta finish the storage, and then I actually gotta place down all the chests. So it'll take me about maybe 5 no. Oof, it's gonna take me about digging the hole necessary to have that many chests. You know, I'm thinking about making it in a line. Maybe. I know, I need like a good idea for how this storage area is gonna look. Because it's either I turn it into a box or I turn it into a circle, but if I turn it into a big box, it's gonna require a ton of platforms, a ton of ladders. That's probably gonna take about another 300 trees I need to chop. Maybe I should just make a wood factory before I do it. Instead of chopping down that many trees. Then again, chopping down 300, 400 trees would probably be more funny. I don't know. Or maybe I could just do both. Chop down 342 trees, make the storage, and then when I'm done with that, make a wood factory. But I can't put the wood factory, you see, all the redstone things, I'm definitely not gonna have it inside, like on the surface. I need to have it underground. So I want to have an underground tree farm that I can just infinitely just continue to break. It's not gonna give me no XP, but let's see how. It's still 10-point game. Warriors are still up by 10 points. I think the quarter is about to end again. Oh, they got 5 minutes. Yeah, I hate how in basketball the game is legit 40 plus minutes, and they make it they make it like a 2-hour thing you're watching. I'm like, gee, Christ, come on. You're only allowing us to watch about 40 seconds of the game. Do you know how much anxiety I get when I watch basketball games? The amount of stress in a basketball game is so much. The intensity is so high. For no goddamn reason. Just let me see the game. I think if I could see the entire game, and there's also a halftime show with which halftime show is about like 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And this is like every single game they do this too. Like, Jesus Christ. Why are halftime shows need to be about 5 minutes? Honestly, if I could, if I had to watch basketball games, I'd be like, I don't want no halftime shows. I don't want no Pledge of Allegiance. None of this stuff. Give me the goddamn sport. Just let me see who's gonna win. Because now I'm just waiting. Whoever wins this is gonna be the next NBA champions. Yo, if Warriors win for a third time in a row, in my head I'm like, okay, Kevin Durant can't leave. Why would you leave if you're already in the best team imaginable? Right? You have two of the greatest shooters of all time, and you're one of the greatest players of all time. So why would you leave that team? Like, just for money alone. Why don't you stay in that team and win about 8 rings and just chill your entire life? Like, just stay in that goddamn team. Like, all they have to do is just stay communicating together. I think that'd be a smart thing to do, you know what I mean? Like, I would do it if I was Kevin Durant. I'd stay in Warriors. I'd be like, screw that. I want to win me some rings. Best team imaginable. Let me just stay here, keep winning. Smart idea. Doesn't seem like a bad idea, you know? Financial standpoint, you win. From a legacy standpoint, I think you still win because, I mean, it obviously is shown that KD is one of the best players on that team. Well, he is the best player on that team next to Curry. For sure, Curry's second. Kevin Durant is definitely number 1 on that team. And I am a Steph Curry fan, so, you know, I have to give props, you know. Kevin Durant be playing like there's no pressure sometimes. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Playing scary. Okay, Warriors are up 13 points. 13 points right now. Okay, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. You know what? I think I'll end the stream when the basketball game's over, which is probably going to be like at 12. Like 12:30 or at like 1. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not. I kind of really want to play League. So I'm going to just keep doing this hour of this, and then I'm going to just play League. Got to keep practicing my Kaisa. I think I'm going to take this week just to continue practicing in League. And then next week, I think I'm going to try to hit rank as hard as possible. Maybe go for, like, on Wednesday, my 24-hour live stream. And do that if I can. See how high I can rank. It'll be good practice, I think. I think if you play about 100 games in League in one day, I think anybody could... I don't think it's gonna be... Obviously, it's not gonna be 100 games. Obviously, it's gonna be like maybe like 40 or 50. No way I'm gonna reach the 100 mark. 100 games would take about 2 days. Because some games be lasting like 40, 50, maybe even up to an hour, depending on how annoying the people are. And if you don't want to die, you can just continue to be annoying. I'm also going to be attempting to do this as a fill, so I think it's going to be very interesting because I'm a new guy, so if I attempt to do this as fill, it makes it more... I think I'm gonna take tomorrow. I'm gonna take this night and tomorrow trying to perfect my Zed. And then Friday, I'm gonna take my time to perfect my Aurelia and Jax a little bit. And I'm gonna just focus on countering in general. Because I know I can counter with Jax in some some instances, and then I can counter maybe with like Aurelia. Warriors are up 15 points. Like I said, if they win this game, it doesn't mean they won the series. They still need one game after that, which doesn't mean it's going to be an easy game. That means the Rockets are going to be trying extremely hard just to win. They're going to be pulling out every foul in the book. Reason why I don't like the Rockets is because they are the scariest team for the Warriors to face because they have the key player, James Harden. He is the most foul player in the league. And I already knew this without looking at the stats or anything. I was surprised that I wasn't wrong. You know what I mean? Because he is legit, in history, he is the most fouled player in the goddamn game. Which is stupid to me. Because now, there shouldn't be any player fouled this much. Honestly, if his foul percentage went down by 5%, I wouldn't be worried at all. I'd just be like, oh, okay, you know, not bad. But this man has he has like a 40% foul ratio. Like, it's like a crazy huge number. He has a really, really big number when it comes to fouls. Jesus Christ. I ate like 2 burgers today. Like, boxes of fries. I was sleeping for so much. I was sleeping for took a shower. No. I went to sleep, then I took a shower. Woke up, took a shower, walked my dog, bought food, and then I came back, watched anime. Now I'm here, streaming. I just wanted to sleep though, straight up. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh god, Warriors are up 20 points. If this happens, game 4. Not game 4. Game 6. It's a wrap. The game's not over, Rockets can still win this. That's the scary part. If they lose their momentum for even 5 minutes, it's a wrap. 5 minutes in basketball time is like, whew, my god. That's like they like no rebounds, just turnovers, and for Rockets, that means rebound. If the Warriors actually have a lower rebound and turnover rate compared to the Rockets in terms of stats are just scary. Like stats for Warriors should be not even a problem. They're suffocating. No, they're not suffocating. When they start to suffocate, that means there's not enough space. I have to kill them at that point. Wait, it's only been about 40 minutes though. Why would they be suffocating? It takes about an hour for this to happen. Another reason why I made it about 8 blocks long. Why is one suffocating? It's not supposed to be happening. Wait, let me listen in. Yeah, there's like one suffocating here. None of them should be suffocating. That just means that one block has too many. For that to happen, there has to be about 10 zombos in that one block. If I see another zombo die, I'll kill all of them. But, yeah, back to what I was saying. This is a very, very tight game. Very tight series. Everybody knew this was going to be the hardest game for the Warriors to win. Warriors have had trouble with the Rockets all season, right? James Harden, this is the best I've ever seen James Harden play. James Harden has been choking every single year. Now he's been cooking up that sauce like if he was Mr. Ravioli, like he was Chef Boyardee. He's straight up cooking in that saucepan like there's no tomorrow. He's like, bro, you hit me in my eyeball, bro. Straight threes all day, bro. Man got poked. Oh, that's, yeah, I have to start going. There's, I have to be very careful how I do this. So the XP you see there will just, so it's more than half, which is okay with me. What is that hole? Oh yeah, that's the Reds town. Hello. Oof. So I finished one. $20 is a lot though. Oh snap! They're catching up. 14 points now. If they, hey, if whoever makes it to 100 points first, pretty much wins. That's the way I see it. Especially if you're up by 10 points. Oof, that means you're gonna have a really strong like finish, ultra strong finish. And second quarter is about to finish. Second quarter only has 9 seconds left. Slowly but surely, the Warriors are winning this. I know my cousin wants the Rockets to win, but I'm just like, nah, bro. You don't get it. Warriors have too much stats. Even though Rockets are obviously ultra broken, let's look at what they have first. That's, yeah, I gotta throw this garbage. Got my smell tour. I got my, the reason why I don't want to wear my armor while I'm, doing this is because they could have Thorn. I could, mess up my, I don't want that to happen. I also gotta, want chicken. I don't know. I've been married. Where did you go? Where did you go? Down now I do. Doodle day, but I've been married long time ago. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Down now I do. I'm not gonna lie, every time I hear that song, I think the woman just messes up the song completely. I need to be like, the singing is like so bad. Like you go into the comments section, all you see is the woman being bombarded. I think by other women too. It's like she's ruining the song. Supposed to be a cowboy song. Diddle 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 Oh man, you imagine I threw away my totem of undying? I would have been like, oh man. Sorry. Right now they're in halftime. Warrior have 14. Rockets have like 43. They have 43 and Warriors have 57. I'm surprised they started suffocating that quickly, only after about 40 minutes. Actually, about 50 minutes. It takes about 50 minutes for them. Actually, it's about to be an hour. I think I also healed up my bow at the same. Okay, you know what? I'm actually in the stream right now. It's about to be an hour. Let me just kill these live on bows. I'm not gonna do it off camera, like I said. I'd rather just have a little bit of content, even if it's just... Maybe we can hit level 100. But yeah, guys, it's been your boy, the Infinity Wither, doing his thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it, as always. If you haven't already subscribed, you already know. If you want to, you do it. I recommend you do it. Because I'm the best that I know. Kind of. But I do think I'm the best that I am. Yeah, peace. Bye-bye.